Debt sometimes can feel overwhelming and exhausting, especially if it's a long-term loan that you have been paying over a long period of time and you are tired of seeing your money leaving your bank account, going to the loan repayment. Loans, they are good when you are taking them because they help you, they jumpstart you to get that item you wanted. It could be a car, it could be a down payment for a house, or it could be a property that you want to buy. But after paying for it 1 year, it may get tired and exhausted, and you will wish to finish that loan quickly so that you can focus on other things. So if you are that kind of a person, then this video is good for you, because I will discuss 10 proven strategies that will help you clear your loans faster. And as you can see, today, before I dive into the strategies, I have a face bit. I've been sponsored by Arlete, who is a makeup artist, and I will leave the link to her Instagram account so you can show her love by following her account. Also, I will leave a number if you're interested in having this kind of makeup for photo shoot, weddings, or just going out to have fun and you need someone to do for you makeup. I'll leave the number down below. You can contact her. She's mobile and she's in Nairobi. So you can talk to her and book an appointment with her. Let's get into it. I'm going to discuss 10 strategies that you can use to clear your loan faster and help you relieve the amount of money that you have to focus on other things. The first thing is to break down your budget into 3 main buckets, which is 1 essential, another one is non-essential, that are your wants, and the third bucket will be now to repay the loan. Dividing your income into these three buckets help you track how much you're paying to your loan and how much you can also increase the amount that you're paying your loan so that you can clear it faster. If you do not budget for your finances, it means that you'll be spending randomly on things that you should not be spending on, instead of focusing on your wants, your needs, and your loan repayment. Always remember, mapping out your finances helps you achieve goals, and also it can help you automate your loan repayments and savings without you having to do it manually. The second step you need to do to clear your loans is, if you have multiple loans, start with the one that has high interest. Because when you focus on the one that has high interest, it will save you money that you could have spent in the long run. High interest loans are expensive, especially when you pay them over a long period of time. But when you focus on them fast and you minimize the years that you are supposed to pay the loan, for instance, if you're supposed to pay the loan for 4 years, you can calculate and make sure that you can add your loan repayment to 2 years. Then that means you'll pay 2 years less of interest, which is a good thing. The third tip is to use bonus for your advantage. For instance, if you get work bonus, you get commissions. If you get allowances, if you get commissions, if you get money gifts, you can focus this money to repay your loan, because it will help you clear your loan faster and reduce the interest that you'll be paying. Because the huge the loan it is, the more the interest. But when you pay the loan in a huge amount of money, that means you'll be paying less interest as you continue. So anytime you get a bonus or you get money that you are not anticipating, focus it to pay your loan. The fourth step is set up automatic payments. Automatic payments are the best, because once the money gets into your account, it is automatically deducted to your loans. But if you do manually, you'll be tempted to use that money for other things, and then you'll be running behind your loans, and the more you delay paying your loan, the more interest you pay. For example, if you're supposed to pay an interest of 2,000 this month and you skip that monthly payment, that 2,000 is added to the amount of your loan. That means the interest will increase to the 2,000 amount on top of what you're supposed to pay. And what you are supposed to pay this month, it is also still in the overall amount of the loan. That means the interest is high as you continue defaulting or delaying in payment. Also, another thing that you need to consider is paying the loan on time. When you set up automatic payments, you will not late on paying your loan. That means you'll not be charged extra interest. If you do not pay your loan, if your loan you're supposed to pay on 15th and you don't pay on 15th, you pay on 16th. Remember, the system already knows that by 15th, if you'll not have paid, that amount of interest you should have paid is added to the amount of the loan, and that means your next payment means you'll have to pay the interest of that extra interest. I hope you understand. The fifth tip is, every time you cut on expenses, direct that money into paying loan, because most of the time we encourage you to save, to cut on expenses, but you may do it and then redirect it into another expense, which could be just luxury, or maybe a vacay, or buy new clothes. But if you are wallowing in debt, it's good that every time you cut an expense, just put that money towards the loan repayment. Once you do it, within 6 months, you'll be able to notice a significant change. The goal is to have a consistent habit of cutting down your expenses, directing it into loans over a long period of time. That's how you'll be able to see significant change in your loan repayment. But if you do it only one day, or only 1 week, or 1 month, and then you skip 4 months, and then you cut down expenses again after 3 months, you may not notice a significant change in your loan repayment. But when you do it consistently, then you'll be able to see your loan reducing and also your interest rate reducing. The sixth tip is to have a side hustle specifically to pay your loan. If you're planning to take a loan, or you've already taken a loan to buy a property, a car, or a down payment for a house, or anything that you have taken a loan for, and you're already straining your one source of income, then consider having a side hustle that will specifically help you pay for that loan. And the good thing with a side hustle is, even after you have finished paying that loan, you can still continue with the side hustle, and it becomes an extra source of your income, and it can help you boost your finances and help you reach your financial goals faster, as compared to depending on only one source of income. The seventh thing is, always negotiate for lower times when you are taking a loan. When people are taking a loan, their emotions are usually dysregulated, and they are excited of what they are going to buy with that loan, and they forget that the most important part is the interest rate. So when you are applying for a loan, it's good you negotiate about the interest so that it can be reduced to favor you. Also, before you take a loan, always ask for a payment schedule so that you can see how much of money will be deducted from your payslip or from your income every end of the month, and adjust accordingly. If it is high, then negotiate your interest before you take a loan, because once you have taken a loan, it's not easy to renegotiate and to lower the interest. The only option you are remaining with is paying the loan in large amounts of money so that it can reduce the loan amount, hence reduce the interest. If you're comfortable, you can share your loan repayment goals with your friends, family, or even in public. If you have a platform like this, you can share it with the public, and this will help you to remain accountable, because you'll always be updating your audience on where you are, or updating your friends or family members where you are at with your loan repayment. Once you do that, it's like you have an accountability partner, and you'll be able to stick to that plan without defaulting. But when you're paying a loan and you are like, it's personal, you are more likely to default, because no one knows, and no one will tell if you are defaulting on your loan. But remember, defaulting on your loan increases the interest that you'll pay at the end of your loan term. The ninth tip is, track your progress visually. Have a spreadsheet, or if it is a bank, and you have a user member where you can track your loan repayment. That is good. If you do not have a backend where you can sign in and see how much you have been paying your loan, then track it visually using an Excel sheet. And the good thing with Excel is you can generate a line graph, you can generate bar graph, you can also generate pie charts, depending on what visual tool you want to use. Tracking your progress visually motivates you to continue paying, because you can see the progress that you have been making, even though loan repayment progress is usually slow. And if you keep on checking your progress every month, you may not see a significant change. But once you pay your loans consistently for 6 months and you check your graph, you'll be able to see a significant change in your loan. Or at the end of the year, you can do a review and see how much you have been paying, how much is remaining, and then adjust accordingly. The 10th tip is when you clear all your loans, you have started with the high interest to the low interest and you have cleared all your loan, then now redirect that amount that you are paying to your loan to your savings. Do not increase your lifestyle just because you're finished paying your loan, but save this money and invest it. You can invest it in a money market fund, you can invest it in a treasury bond, you can invest it in a treasury bill, you can also invest it in stocks. So when you finish, maybe you can celebrate 1 month. You can say, this month I have to treat myself because I have been paying my loan for 4 years. Now you're finished. Yes, that one is acceptable. You can celebrate yourself, treat yourself with a vacation, or buy yourself a new gadget or new clothes, whichever way you will want to celebrate yourself. But after that, then now direct that money towards savings and towards investment so that you can increase your sources of income and start getting passive income from money market fund accounts or treasury bills, bonds, or investing in stocks that have dividends. Don't ever feel like loans are out of control, especially if you have multiple loans. Always remember that you are in control and you can be able to schedule your loans and arrange them in a manner like where you can start by the high interest, going to the low interest rates, and also starting a side hustle to help you increase paying your loan so that you can finish it quickly. If you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with your friends.